Hi, and welcome to Home Theater 101. Today I want to talk about 3D TVs. Are they worth the extra expense? Is it payoff? Is it worth it? Is the quality of 3D good? And when we look at this, we've all watched those 3D movies that had the different colored glasses. And, the stuff that came out then really, how do I say this without being rude? It was nothing compared to what the 3D is now. And if you've been to a 3D movie lately, then you know the quality of 3D has improved greatly. But there are some things that you might want to know as far as whether 3D TV is worth it. First of all, 3D movies. They're more expensive. So you're going to be spending a little bit more on 3D movies. And they're limited. You know, you've only got, I don't know how many movies there are compared to normal movies, but clearly there are limitations on 3D. Broadcast, my cable company used to have a 3D channel and then they got rid of it. However, they do provide some 3D movies in the on-demand section. So there is some 3D content out there, and also there is 3D content on YouTube. So if you get yourself a 3D TV, you would want to make sure that you got a smart 3D TV. Now, I don't know how many TVs there are out there that are 3D and not smart. I think most of them are smart nowadays. But if there is a 3D option without smart, I'd probably opt for the smart version. But as far as for me, when I went and was looking at these, my consideration was it was about a $300 extra expense, or maybe it was $400. And for me, it was like, is it going to be worth it? Am I going to use it a lot, or is it going to be something that we never do? And I'll say it's kind of a mix. I use it quite a lot. I like when I use it, but I don't use it all the time. The majority of it is in 3D. But it is really, really nice when I do watch it. When I do watch 3D movies and 3D programs, it's fun. It's a lot more of an immersive experience watching it on 3D. So it's one of those things, I'd look at it like this, do your sizing first. Figure out how big of a TV you want. And also keep in mind, you can get too big of a 3D TV for your room because they have a viewable viewing distance. And so if this TV was on 3D right now and I walked up close to it with 3D glasses on, the 3D image would start to blur. So it has a distance. So I think this TV, I'm not even going to get into the numbers, but there's a limit on this TV as far as how far away you can be from it before it stops working correctly. But the images are really good. They're really clear. You don't get a headache from watching it. At least I don't. And I got a headache from those old blue and red glasses. So for me, I think it's worth it. I like having the 3D. It's one of those things where if you can afford it, cool. Definitely go 3D. If you can't afford it, but you're still going to get a 3D TV, maybe just pop for it anyway. You know what I mean? It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. It may suck for a little bit, but you'll have a 3D TV. That's your personal finances and stuff like that. That's really up for you to decide. But for me, it was worth the Band-Aid. It was worth ripping off the Band-Aid for it. I like it. I also like having the smart functions. This has been a real good TV. This one's in particular is a Vizio 65-inch 3D, and it's the kind that takes these are the polarized glasses, and as opposed to the active glasses. And the active glasses, they're more expensive. You have to charge them to use them. And the way they function is they kind of do this thing on you. They open and close the shutters while you're watching TV. I'm not trying to talk bad against it. I'm just saying I really like having the passive setup because it's cheaper. You can get these 3D glasses from Amazon. I got 20 of them for $20, so a lot cheaper versus the the active glasses. Those can, be as much as 20 bucks, even 40 bucks I've seen in some cases. They're going down, but that's just a consideration if you're looking at 3D. But as far as whether to get a 3D TV, it's really up to you. If you really like going to movies and seeing all that 3D, it really is fantastic, and it's even better when it's in your own home. I'll say that. But the other thing too to understand about 3D TVs, what I find is the image doesn't come out at you so much. I mean, there is some of that, but most of it is the depth. The depth of vision is amazing. You can see way back in the picture. A couple of my favorite movies are pretty much, everyone knows about them. Finding Nemo has been a really good one. And of course, Avatar was great. So I'll put links to those. I'm sure you guys have heard of them. But if you do have a 3D TV and you want to watch a movie that's really good, those two are particularly good. But for me, I really liked it. Again, watch your size for your room and stuff like that. But really, for me, it's been worth it. I've enjoyed it a whole heck of a lot, and it's been fun for having people over and stuff like that. So, if it's something that's in your budget, consider it. Just really for me, I would say really watch look for the passive 3D rather than the active, unless you see the active and you're just amazed. If you see the active and you're amazed and it's so much better than the passive, then sure, get the active. But for me, I've been really happy with the passive setup. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry this is a long video, but please let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys agree. If there's some things I didn't touch on you think I should touch on, let me know. I'll gladly do a follow-up. But let me know and comment, and please subscribe for more tips like this. I'll try and keep them shorter in the future, but this was kind of a big one. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and please subscribe.